another Foodie Fest fan fave. Wow, I really couldn't get that out. Foodie Fest fan fave from Family Farms. Who says I don't love a little alliteration? Okay, Family Farms, we know them out of Wisconsin, bringing us the most incredible ingredients. This is 10, and you're probably used to seeing 6, but now they're bringing 10 of their 14-ounce, aka almost a pound, bacon-wrapped stuffed chicken breasts. Now this is new. And it's on 5 easy pays, but only until the end of the day today. $142.98 brings it home. Remember, getting 10 of them. Each one is 14 ounces. They are massive. The chicken is the star, stuffed with these gorgeous ingredients, and then that basket weave of that apple smoked bacon, end to end, all the way around. It's the perfect bite every single time. It's the best of the best, and it comes home for $28.60 on your 5 easy pays. Auto delivery is every 60 days for a year. So let me break it down for you what your options are. You could do all 10 in the cordon bleu. You could do all 10 in the 3 cheese, but I believe that one's very limited. Is that right still, Blaine? Fewer than 80 remain. Or you can do a combo where you'll get 5 cordon bleu, 5 3 cheese. Auto delivery every 60 days for a year. It is M97273. Let's bring in Sergio Bucciarelli, who's been in the restaurant business for a long time, but also curates some of the finest meats and cheeses and charcuterie boards and brings us the goods.
Try my best.
Sergio, are
Yes.
you tired after Foodie Fest? Because you too had a line that was oh so very long.
It was a very tiring weekend, but I tell you what, I had so much fun, and it was just great meeting all of the customers and everybody that came to Foodie Fest. And you're right, there was a line that it almost went outside the door for Family Farms. Right. And it's because of the bacon and the smell. It's kind of like people were just enchanted to just move forward towards our space.
Hypnotized by it.
Hypnotized, exactly right. And this is what they were hypnotized over, right? Check this out right here in our close-up. That 14-ounce bacon-wrapped stuffed chicken breast. I wanted to hold it up before I cut into it. I know everybody loves when I cut it, but this is a massive, giant chicken breast. The most delicious, succulent, hand-trimmed chicken, stuffed with the finest ingredients from Wisconsin. Right here, we have the 3 cheese. How about a little bit of cheddar, Swiss, and mozzarella cheese? All of those delicious cheeses from Wisconsin, and every single piece of this is basket weaved, engulfed in thickly sliced applewood smoked bacon. This is just one of those things it's just so undeniable. I like to say when you have this for dinner, there's not a lot of talking going on. Everybody's just kind of just chewing, nodding their head, yeah, pointing at the meal because, oh yeah, this is the one that you're going to love so much.
Look how it oozes.
I know, right?
So beautifully. And that bacon, not only you get the bacon flavor, but it really locks in all the juices, all the flavor, keeps everything extra moist and tender. So that was 3 cheese. Let me remember, you said Swiss, mozzarella, and cheddar in the 3 cheese, right?
Swiss, mozzarella, cheddar in the 3 cheese. And then you have the cordon bleu, which I know David likes to say is his favorite. And it's a lot of people's favorites because if savory is your thing, by the way, you see how easy these are to make? I mean, you can make it in an oven that sits on top of your counter or your regular oven. It's so easy. 50 minutes, 400 degrees, 51 minutes later, 5-star restaurant quality entree. But how about the cordon bleu? A little bit of Virginia classic boneless ham and that delicious Swiss cheese from Wisconsin. So you've got savoriness of the ham and that Swiss cheese, and make no mistake about it, the star of this is that thick, juicy, plump chicken breast. And every single square inch of this is covered in bacon. I know I don't have the high-def cameras that you guys have there in the studio, but believe me when I tell you, the smell and the bacon around this, it truly is mesmerizing because it's bacon. It's what we all love, right?
It is.
And just take and look at this right here. Try to get this one right. Look at the ham, kind of how it goes around. Put this with a little bit of mustard, that Swiss cheese. Oh my goodness, it truly is heavenly every single bite.
And by the way, are you doing this at home? Are you getting home a hand-trimmed massive chicken breast and getting all these ingredients and finding the way to stuff it and then weaving that apple smoked bacon around it? No, you are not.
No.
I want to talk about your booth for a quick moment because I met three gentlemen that were working there. And there was a gentleman behind you who was working really, really hard wrapping up these chicken breasts.
Matt, Kyle, and Dick, they were great. They came in from Wisconsin for Foodie Fest. Couldn't meet better people in the world. I mean, honestly, they really, truly are so fantastic. Fun. And they worked so hard, and they're so much fun. But they're the folks that are there all of the time. This is made by the great people of Oliva, Wisconsin. I think we're cutting into a 3 cheese. And they're stuffing these. They're basket weaving them. They're wrapping them. They're making sure that every single piece is going to be filled with chicken and cheese and ham in the cordon bleu, or those 3 cheeses, cheddar, Swiss, and mozzarella.
And you know what, Sergio? They were having so much fun, too.
They were.
By the time I got to your booth, I was tired. I was kind of full. And but you know how much I love Family Farms, how much I'm obsessed with these chicken. And who was the gentleman who was handing out the mitts? What was his name? Was that?
That was Kyle.
Kyle.
Yes.
Kyle was like, I'm from the Midwest.
Right now.
Yes, hi Kyle. He's like, I'm from the Midwest. You're gonna eat. It's like, okay, just give me just a little nugget of it, just a little teeny tiny bit. He goes, no, you're getting a little bit of everything. And guess who ate all of it? Because it's so delectable.
That's exactly right. And here's why I think he said that, because he's so used to people eating this and tasting it and feeling its hardiness, its attention to tender loving care. And you're going to feel the same exact way. I always say, Tiffany and I, my wife and I, we split one of these because they're massive.
They're
14
huge.
ounces, right? Huge. We split one. I have 3 kids. Granted, one is a 7-year-old, it's an 18-year-old, 15, and a 7-year-old. But I slice another one up and I put it over whatever we're having that night, whether it be rice or salad or maybe a little mac and cheese. But 2 of these feeds our family of 5. And we feel the same way. And I think that's why Kyle was being that way. It's because
so fun.
I know once you taste this, you're just going to keep going after it because it's it's the food flavor profiles that we all know and love. And by the way, check this out. This is how it comes. And this is why I love how it comes so much. Individually wrapped. So if you kind of eat any proteins or you get proteins at your grocery store, a lot of times you have to slice the plastic up and you separate it. You don't. Any nook or cranny in your freezer, it almost looks like a little gift wrap.
It does.
Right? You want this on a Friday night for dinner, take it out on Thursday, take it out of the freezer, thaw it out, throw it in the oven, 400 degrees, 50 minutes, or if you're one of the lucky customers to have an air fryer, a lot of us have these little countertop ovens that are also air fryers. 360 for about 35 minutes, 40. If you like your bacon a little extra crispy, leave it in a little bit longer, maybe cook it a little bit higher. But that's all it takes. You're talking about super fast, super easy, and what do you have when all that is said and done? Yeah, you have a 14-ounce, I'm gonna show this to you right as it came out, a 14-ounce bacon wrapped stuffed chicken breast. That is massive, that is juicy, every single bite. And by the way, let's talk about if you make something in the oven and why juiciness and bacon matter.
Okay.
Because if you cook it in the oven, a lot of times if you cook like your meat, the moisture kind of runs out and you're left with a dry piece of meat. No one wants to eat dry chicken. Let me tell you, there's nothing worse than dry chicken.
Really?
But
There's not.
The fact that this is basket weave with bacon, it's going to ensure that chicken on the inside is locked with moisture and juiciness, right? I mean, the 3 cheese.
It's
cheddar,
so gorgeous. It's really pretty.
I know, right? It's that dinner. It's that dinner, that food that you're going to want to go to over and over again. I like to say that this is just way too easy to make and way too tasty to not have readily available.
Right.
And with this offer of 10, which I know you're getting ready to go into, you're going to have this over and over again. You don't have to worry about it. Somebody's coming over, take out the bacon wrapped stuffed chicken. We're busy this weekend. That's why Tiffany and I eat them quite a bit. It's either swim practice or soccer practice or basket. We don't have the time, but I don't want to sacrifice flavor profile either. I don't want to say.
And it's protein packed and super low carb at the same time. So it's a good choice in that regard. Look, it's new. We used to have this in a 6-pack. It's now in a 10-pack. So keep a good thing coming with auto delivery every 60 days for a year. And you're going to lock in a sale price of $142.98 for 10 of them. 14 ounces each. That's just under a pound. $28.60 on your 5 easy pays. It is M97273. Sergio, you got a lot of eating to do over there.
No, this is my neighbors. They're all getting knocks on the door, every single one of them.
Oh.
I am going to be handing out some bacon-wrapped stuffed chicken. A lot of happy people on my street tonight.
I imagine so. Thanks for being here. Tell Tiffany you say hi.
Oh, I definitely will. Thank you, and buon appetito, everybody.
Buon appetito. Hey,